Hey y'all, Jeremy James here, the Bourbon Realtor. I'm coming at you on this Whiskey Wednesday from Barstools and Bourbon, and we're bringing to you today Savannah. Single barrel, 108 proof. This is a barrel pick from historic downtown Savannah, Georgia. It is an absolutely gorgeous bottle. Love this metal decal on it. Absolutely beautiful. This is a fairly new bourbon. I don't know a whole lot about them. They were distilling in upstate Georgia, but I believe they're moving their location and their operations down to Savannah, Georgia, so down more on the coast. Absolutely beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. So all their single barrel stuff, they're bottling at 108 proof, so it's not full barrel proof, but it's single barrel. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. That's pretty much all there is to it. So anyway, let's get this popped. Oh, what a nice, pretty sounding pop. Very, very nice. All new pops should sound just like that. Nice ringing of my Glencairn. It's got a synthetic cork, which usually gets a better pop on that. So let's take a look. There we go. Oh, I spilled. All right. So color-wise, it's like a dark honey. It is a little bit on the higher proof side. It coats pretty well. It's very nice in the glass. I did spill a bit. So it's dripping on the inside and the outside of the glass. Let's see if we can get some legs rolling. Yeah, the legs are pretty nice. Decent kind of waxy. They're a little diffused, though. They're not really super heavily defined. But not bad. The color looks good, like a dark kind of honey. We're not into the amber stage yet. I'm not seeing any of the reddish notes or anything like that, but maybe a copper. We'll give it a copper. So not bad, not bad. All right, let's see what the nose has. So a little sharp, just right up front on the nose. I'm getting some grain notes. Really just a lot of grain. There's some oakiness back in the back. Kind of like a mellow undertone. Some citrus orange notes in there as well. Maybe some cinnamon. There's just some sharpness going on the nose. It's keeping me from really being able to dig my nose into it. And at 108 proof, I would have expected a little bit more approachable. It's not bad, though. It's not like a Stag Junior or anything like that. Now I'm getting a little bit of that caramel. It's aged 5+ years. So that's nice. Basically a straightforward nose. Not a lot of complexity to it. Not a lot of depth. Not a lot of variation. I mean, it's what you would expect. It's a bourbon. It's a 5-year-old bourbon at 108. Pretty much right down the middle. Let's see what it's got. Bourbon's meant to be drank, so here we go. So the palate is a departure from the nose. It still carries a lot of those same characteristics, but really punches them up. Warm vanilla sugar, caramel, and oakiness on the back. It develops from the tip of the tongue all the way to the back. I'm getting even some chocolate notes. That's a nice little aspect I didn't expect in a 5-year-old. There's some herbaceousness going on in there. Some of that, those herbal notes that are kicking. But really, it's a caramel bomb with some oaky caramel, chocolate flavors in there too. There are some citrus notes, a little bit of floral on the nose as well. You know, I tell you what, for a company out of Georgia, billing themselves as out of Savannah, I would have thought more gimmick. I'm getting more oak on the nose. That woody note is definitely coming through on the nose. 108 proof. It's not burning me up. It's got a short to medium finish. Medium bodied mouthfeel. A little bit of heat across the palate, but not bad. Certainly approachable. This is probably a good 108 proof for someone new into bourbon. Someone who wanted to step up their game out of the 90, 80 range and wanting to taste a little bit of something different. Seriously, not bad. For me, the negatives, a little bit of sharpness on the palate. There's a little bit of astringency, which is not my favorite. I'm not usually a fan. But the caramel, sugar, and chocolate notes with that oak kind of under palate in short to medium finish. Decent heat. A little bit of almost just that warmth. Just a warmth. Warms up behind the lips and on the palate, under the tongue. Got a little bit of hay bale on the nose. Guys, Savannah Single Barrel, if you can find it, my smash, pass, or grab, smash, pass, or bar, whatever. Anyway, smash, pass, or bar, I'm going to pick this up. I'm glad I've got it. It's probably not going to rank in my top 10. It's going to be a mid-range ranking for me as far as overall. But I wouldn't be embarrassed to pour this for somebody. Seriously. I wouldn't be embarrassed to pour this for somebody at all. Decent stuff out of Georgia. Savannah Single Barrel, Founders Reserve. I'd get it. I'd get it again. I would probably buy this bottle when it's empty. I like the chocolate notes. I'm not going to break my bank over it. I think it was 40-ish. I think it was 40-ish. It's single barrel, so you're going to pay a little bit more. It's not bad. It really isn't bad. I like it. Savannah Single Barrel, Best of the Low Country. Single Barrel Bourbon, 108, Best of the Low Country, Historic Savannah. This was picked for a store in downtown historic Savannah. I picked it up when my wife and I were down there celebrating our 25th anniversary. It's not a bad way to go. All right, y'all. Jeremy James, the Bourbon Realtor, here for this Whiskey Wednesday on Barstools and Bourbon. Cheers.